energy is coming in here. Then here we have the monster within. What is going on? What is the battle that's going on? It's not quite schizophrenic, but it's high-low, extreme thinking. There's a frenzy coming in here. This is how your thinking is. It's not ordered. It's not calm, cool, collected. It's not logical at all. Whatever the battle is you're doing with inside yourself is the tricky part. The past prison, a grudge, a sacrifice, and then an outsider. Okay. All right. Show her these. It feels like the desire to belong and the outside looking in is a little bit too heavily prevalent for you right now. If I were saying this in tarot terms, I'd say Five of Pentacles would be what would be flashing. Feels like everything is just like you're out in the cold, you're out in the cold. Or sometimes a little bit feeling like you're behind. You may not be as behind as you feel, but sometimes life can happen pretty fast and we think, will I ever catch up, or everybody else is doing better than me, or everybody else seems further ahead, and you're not so off track as you think. Now we're going to look down at these cards and see what's going on in this part of the blind. We've got the Web of Clashing Armies, the cat, and the butterfly. This is much better news to see coming in. The well is when you go within your own depths, a tarot equivalent, going into your own secret self, the heart of the matter, the soul of it. High Priestess. Go to your own depths. Go ahead and ask the shadow questions. Fish a little deeper for the right answers, for the deeper answers. Face your shadow a little bit. Then here we have the Clashing Armies. Again, that battling energy, the to and fro of being on the outside or not fitting in, the to and fro of belonging or not, the to and fro of the struggle, and the going on. Tarot terms, I would put that at about Nine of Swords, like anxiety, hamster wheel of the mind at night. Don't need to fuck with that, right? You can let some of that go. What is it that really needs resolved? What really makes you feel whole? What really makes you feel like you fit? And the sense of belonging that's a human thing. The sense to want to belong is a human thing. But you already belong. You're here on planet Earth doing Earth School. It's tough coursework. So you're doing just fine. The cat and butterfly is coming in. And there's a song from Heart called Dog and Butterfly. And it's a really, really beautiful song. And it's about how one always is longing to fly and the other one is on the ground. It feels like this. And it also feels like curiosity needs to lead the way a little bit more for you. Because of just it being a cat and not the dog coming up. The curiosity, luck, and fortune coming in for you. What's coming on that cat? The Fawn, the Zenith. Yeah, you are approaching a peak of something. A peak of a lesson is what it feels like. I just want one here. Just one. Yeah, and clarity. Yeah, absolutely. When you have the ability to slow down your mind and get clarity, it's like me slowing down my speech. If I'm talking too fast, blah, 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 it doesn't come through. If I slow it the fuck down and get absolutely crystal clear, then sometimes more can get achieved with less words. That's what feels like is coming in. And then the Fawn. This is a new beginning, new onset. This is something new where you're moving through things a little bit wide-eyed, wondering. Think, again, Bambi's coming in again. Doe-eyed. A little bit like, let the curiosity lead you. This is huge for you. That's what I've got. This is big for you right now. Follow where your heart leads curiosity and let yourself see your own shadow. Go a little deeper into things. You already belong. You already fit in more than you even realize. Now it's time to do some of the work. If that means you have to be the social butterfly, if that means you have to reach out, you have to be the one that says, hey, ring, ring, bestie, how are you doing? Did the aliens kidnap you? Where the hell have you been lately? It might be some of this where you have to make a little bit more effort and let go of some of the hermit energy. All right, that's complete.
Woo.
Yeah, that was a big blind, but okay.
Yeah, use a smaller deck next time.
You missed that bird, but the New York bird just flew right on through. Right on through. Okay.
All right. Vivian said, thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey.
Okay. Our page list is open. This is the prices. That was a blind oracle right there that Angie just did. There's the year ahead, which is probably the most popular read. Mm-hmm. The one question, 30 mini and the 40 for the full. The specialty reads, Bones with Cards, Crystal Ball in the Past Life. Those are huge reads, probably 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And there you go for the apps.
Yeah, that's that. And $10 for the pinch for the charms, but that's not on the paper, but that's what we do.
And
so,
somebody,
yeah.
Oh, that's right, we do, or you do, the pinch. And Maggie Midnight, what reading does multiple decks?
Oh, any of my reads. I love to incorporate multiple decks. So you'll see, like, here. You see, I've got 3 of these. So if we were going to do the year ahead, I'd put 2 or 3 in the middle, all 12 months around, and then clarify ourselves as we go, and I'd use each deck. And then if you see identical imagery, it's like the universe saying, hello, Maggie. Hello, hello. So that happens all the time. I mean, it's not uncommon at all. So that's why I have so many, like, all right, here. This is Eileen Dugan's The Witch's Tarot, the Green Witch Tarot. This is Witch's Academy Tarot, something like that. This one, what is this one? Oh, Everyday Witch. This is my witchy decks. But yeah, so I have like duplicates, triplicates of that. So any of the reads, when you're getting into the mini or into the full, then typically there's at least 2 decks out on the table. The year ahead, if I have 3, I'll do 3. If I feel like going in deeper and say I only have one or a one of a kind of that deck, which some decks I only do have one of a kind, then I'll go into basic Rider Waite or something like that and go deeper if it feels like doing. But that's what it is. So yeah. So I don't know if I answered that correctly, but hopefully.
She did say, yay, that sounds so much fun.
Yeah. So any one of them that you want to read, if I'm going to get nosy, I'm going to get nosy. And that, I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse, but it is how I do it. I do get nosy.
And
So,
so
all right.
Susan is asking, do you still do Zoom reads?
I still do Zoom reads, and I do them for $90 for an hour. And then you can email me. We set up an appointment, set up a time where both of us can be there conveniently. And we just go in and we go as many decks as we want. We go tarot off-roading. There's times when we're like 13, 14 decks, whatever it is, and as many questions as you want. We just go in and have at it. So if you want to get in on that, that's afeistybutterfly@gmail.com. Like I need to say .com.
.com. Good. Don't forget www.
Yeah, www.
HTTPS.
On the interweb.
www.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what that is.
Okay, once again, and Alta's here.
Hey,
Said,
Alta!
come on, Grandpa.
Hey!
Okay, once again, we do have Sandra up next. Blind
Okay.
Oracle, $30 year ahead, which is about to happen right now. And the one question mini in full, and the specialties, and those are the apps.
Blind Oracle for Sandra.
Yep. No. Yes. Blind Oracle and a pinch. Sorry.
Blind Oracle and a pinch.
not a year ahead.
Okay. We're here. Not in there. Hang on, sweetie. Okay, this is the Blind Oracle part for you, and it's 4 decks in this one. That's the way I'm going to do it. That's what I'm called to do, and I do it generally in the order it comes through. So let's see what's coming through for Sandra. Something about the angle from the past. There's something accelerating for you. I can't read these cards just yet. Something about the angle from the past. There's a steep acceleration. Momentum is coming. Steep acceleration pitching you forward into the future. Don't know what that is about, but that's what's coming through. Sometimes the shape of the spread or the direction of the spread is what leads me, and it's like it's over the hump. You're over the hurdle is what's coming through. There's Rhapsody in the Shadows, Cradled by the Sea, and then the Ballroom of Echoes. Now this is where the challenge is, right here, the Ballroom of Echoes. This one you can see the 2 women here, and it feels like the past self is less interference than what you've had before. What I'm getting is like if you tune in the old school radio and static would come in. Sometimes it's really hard to get the radio frequency, and there's static to the point that you can't get the frequency. It feels like there's way less interference, way less of that static. You might have a little glitch of static and then you're back on. Or like when you're streaming something and it glitches for a second and goes on. It's not glitching and you have to start everything all over again. No, it's just glitching a hiccup and you're back right into it, right into the rhythm again. The accelerated speed is something interesting. Ballroom Echoes, how do you dance through that? Let's see what's going on here. There's timelines going on with this. Give me a second. 31 is moving up, knowing you're blessed. This is the crows coming in with the time. So this is something, again, where the momentum is coming through. 17 is adventure, climbing the next peak. This is something that's happening already. And again, this is like Cradled by the Sky. Climbing to the next peak and taking a leap of faith. If we put this in tarot terms, it'd be like the Fool. It'd be definitely time to take the leap of faith and trust the universe has you. The next 5 birds out, or the next 3 of the 5 birds out, valuing what lasts. We kind of covered that a little bit. And that 6 is for gold. Allow the gifts to come to you. Allow your nest to be rich. Allow your atmosphere, your space, your environment to be rich, well feathered, well ribboned, honored. Okay, 32 is already make a joyful mess. And for you, I'm getting make a joyful noise. It shouldn't be mess. It should be noise. There should be more music going on in your world. Again, I'm getting the radio static as the metaphor to go to. You need to be tuning on radio music and having that inhabit the airwaves for you. It helps shift your soul so quickly, so effectively. It's like a hack for you that you should use all the time. Whenever you feel like a case of the blahs or a little extra funky, like put on whatever it is that's your anthem and let it go. Dance in your kitchen if you got to, but the music is going to be helpful. Then this is 19, is trust, keep faith alive. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge here. The Rhapsody in the Shadow. And this is the challenge. If you let your mind get too much in the worry zone, too much in the fear zone, too much in the doubt zone, you're always going to do things slower. The momentum is over the hurdle. It's let yourself trust. Again, it's okay. You can't ever get anywhere without risking or without trusting at some point. You just can't. Progress just doesn't happen that way. Now let's see what else is going on here. Now this is one of my favorite. This is a Colette Baron Reid. It's called The Enchanted Map. And this one I took the borders off, and then of course they put it out without the borders. So it's like, okay. Whoa. Storm fields and strength, your power needs to be understood. It's not so much calling forward the storm, it's knowing how to navigate. It's like you do have an internal weather vane that is going to know the storm before it even gets there. You know what I'm talking about? The old weather vanes that are on the house, and they go spinning like crazy when the weather is shifting. You know the change of direction in the air. You're hearing, you're tuning in, you know. And then strength. This is always follow the nudge. Always follow the nudge. Don't carry so much weight on your shoulders. It is a time for you to lighten up a little bit. Magic Stream is coming through here. And Spark, definitely lighten up. The energy of Nell is coming in. Okay, she's coming through. Nell's one of my guys, and she wants to come through. She always is saying, always it's time for you to play. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to shine. It's like get out, splashy, splashy. Little bit of time left. Some are not so far back. Some are not so far back. It's time for you to play. Time for you to go. It's time if you go down the path, down the trail, in the woods, see the fairy, see the tree, see everything going by. If you don't slow down, if you don't stop to play, you miss everything. It's time for you to trust, play, allow the heart to be big again. What else now? She's showing me this trail where you're going to have to navigate through your own shit field to get beyond it. It's like not everything is a mine waiting to happen. Not everything is waiting for the other shoe to drop. She is very much, yeah. She's showing me down the field, down the field, down the field, down the path. That's where she's wanting you to go. You have to trust this. And it's like if you get in the flow, that's when the magic stream is coming in. That's when the magic is happening and you're in flow and you're moving with it. And the momentum is huge. Okay. Anything else? Is there any underlying challenges? Whoa. Okay. The call. An ordeal. Not everything is a dragon you have to face down, but the call of your own inner heart, your own inner soul, you do have to face down. So whatever is looking like the big fear, looking like the bigger dragon than what it is, you have to face that down on your own. You are battling for yourself, and you are with yourself till birth to death. We have ourselves, right? For sure. And we're trapped in our own thoughts way more often than we need to be. But this is what it is. This dragon is nothing to worry about. Not at all. It's the call. Answer the call of the heart. Answer the call to trust, to risk. Again, take a risk, and the momentum accelerates. That's complete.
Woo.
Yeah, that was a big bossy. Sorry, guys. It was a big bossy. All right, and then the pinch. Hang on, we'll get the charms. 1 second. Oh, I've already filled up that tray a little bit. Okay. The charms are in here. Wow. I don't know if you can see this, but this is right on the edge, right on the edge. Again, it's like you need to quit reading about the vacation, reading about the adventure, recapture a little bit of the summer energy. We've got the book here. We've got the shoreline here with the starfish and the shell. This is recapture this. There's growth that comes when you get this ocean now. Ocean is place of vacation in my mind in what comes through. Ocean is big time vacation, catching the waves and feeling the rhythm again, feeling the ebb and flow of the tide again. You've got the whale's tail and you've got the butterfly coming in. Huge. It's a transformative time if you can do it. Here, we've got the seahorse. The role you play is wanting to change, and the planets are not aligned for this yet. What's going on with this? Heart chakra needs to be examined a little more closely. There is something that maybe you've read or written about in the past that you need to revisit again. The role that you play in your world is changing. When we see seahorses, we have identity come up. We have a difference in what we thought we would do. We have something that we want to nurture that we might not be paying enough attention to. A part of ourself that wants to be nurtured again. This is what's coming through in here. So we've got the seahorse, we've got the heart chakra coming in, and this is the planet with the ring around it. But this is definitely securing the heart, anchoring in the heart energy that comes in a little bit stronger here. And again, the summer books. Now, the beach books and beach reads and summer books, they're like mind candy, lighthearted romance reads or whatever, adventure reads or spy novels. They aren't something that's going to be like, I have to examine every inch of my soul today. No, you need a little bit of time off to help balance that a little bit too. And then it's time to fly. It's time to play. It's time to be in that space of play and of flow again. And then here's this ocean indicator again. Whale tail and starfish and clam. This is like also indicating a little bit of friendship that would be coming along. This isn't just the starfish or the clam. It's the pair together. Let me see if you can see that. It's the pair together. This is friendship energy that comes in when you allow yourself to play. And this doesn't feel like romance. It feels like friendship energy that wants to be more present in your life if you make room for that. That's what I've got. That's complete.
Whoa.
Yeah. Holy cow. That's crazy. That's great. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm going to throw them back in with the other charms. We'll see what's going on.
All right, Ange.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. That mix. Put it below the desk.
I think you should get charms with like biggest quarters. Then you can see them better.
Well, that's a thought. The charms come in whatever size they come in. Dude.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
Okay, Shanna. I hope I said that right. I know it could go Shanna or Shayna. I need your question, please, when you get a chance.
What kind of a read?
It is a full read.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Got it right here. General.
General.
Got it.
For Shanna.
Yep.
Okay. General full?
Yep. General full.
Okay. We're going to the Arcanum for you. It's a little bit pretty frou-frou, but I like it. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have three of them, obviously. Let's see what's going in. We're going baby steps on this. That's the words coming through. It's baby steps. It's taking something slow. Okay. I'm going to leave this up here, and then I'm going to pull it down. The next layer and the next layer are coming through. We've got the Ten of Wands, the burden that must be set down, the Wheel of Fortune where fate is shifting something, the harmony that's coming in, and this feels like it has a timestamp all over it. This feels like something to do with 3 weeks. Now we've got the Eight of Wands here, which is often the timestamp card in my readings, but this one feels like the timestamp in here. There's a harmonizing coming in 3 weeks. This puts us before Thanksgiving for you. There's something that is shifting, big energetic shift. And 3 weeks, like maybe not precisely to the day, but damn close is what it's feeling like. I don't know what that's about. You're going to know that better than me. The Eight of Wands, things are getting in alignment, getting in alignment, getting in alignment. So maybe at the beginning of the week, or maybe every 5 days or whatever, every few days, you're looking at something. What do I want to tweak? What do I want to align? If you were, say you were cleaning your house for Thanksgiving, just because it's coming up and it's a good example. Maybe it's like, what do I want to tackle today? Today I'll tackle the closets. Tomorrow I'll tackle the bathrooms. Tomorrow I'm going to get rid of the junk that's excess junk that needs to go to Goodwill. Next time I'm going to bring in whatever I want for home decor, whatever. Breaking down the tasks in the 3 weeks, when you're evaluating this, you're going to have all your ducks in a row coming up.
Said the 26th?
It's sooner than that. It's sooner than that. Really. I don't know what 3 weeks from today is. Calendar and time in my brain when we're in here. But it feels like almost 3 weeks to the day. It feels like almost 21 days, and we're not even to the end of Halloween yet. And the furthest out that it feels like, I keep trying to go past the halfway point. I would say 15th to 17th would be the latest that I would expect this to be happening. Now let's pull this on down. All right. Layer in. What else does she need to know in the general? Tug of war going on big time for you. You need to let go of some old thinking, old ways of thinking that keep you in this place of comparison, competition, and battling. You have the Five of Wands, Five of Coins here. Five of Wands is everybody's trying to do something. It's mock battle, it's comparison, it's competition. It needs to be let go of in the past. So whatever ways that you feel like maybe you don't measure up, or you're not enough, or in lack, or out in the cold, you got to let that go. This is the first lesson that's the great lesson that's coming up for the first half of this. You want to show me? Okay. Then we got the Page of Wands and Two of Swords. And this is going to be probably the beginning of this part of the first great lesson. Have the inquisitiveness, the curiosity to explore. The Page of Wands goes announcing and communicating like, ta-da, I'm here. Oh, there's a party over here. This kid always knows where the fucking party is. But the curiosity is what gets him the information of what's going on. He wants to know what's going on. He's willing to explore, to check things out, to let the passion lead. This is huge. The Two of Swords, there's a little bit of deliberation going on. And this is where there's the blindfold and the emotion is behind them. There needs to be a better balance between logic and emotion coming up, and then make a choice and then move forward. That's what's going on with that. Going here to the Empress. When you get done feeling like the poor little match girl, and you step into, I'm the bad bitch that owns the town. I'm the Empress. I'm the queen of all queens. You know that you're receptive to everything, and abundance abounds. And this is huge for you. It's like a pivotal shift that comes. Ace of Cups starts coming in. Overwhelming love, overwhelming opportunity for spiritual growth and emotional growth. Love. Huge, huge, huge. A chapter completely closes out, and the Knight of Cups comes in. Now, this one is the tricky, because this one sometimes comes in as Romeo, Romeo. Sometimes comes in as false knight. But the bigger, deeper lesson with this one is you ride the white horse for yourself. You be your own hero. You quest for the grail for yourself. And you don't settle for just pretty words and nice talk and blah, 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 but do nothings. The do nothings that don't have any kind of action to back up what they're saying, no time for them, okay? All right, you can show her these. We'll go to the next layer. Yeah, that's coming in big. All right. Going up to this. And this is a fan spread, and it means it's spread all over. There is balancing. There is an evening out. Yeah, okay, yeah. The way that I would also express that is if you're frosting a cake and you want it to come out smooth, you can't do it when the cake's hot. You got to frost it when the cake is cool. Otherwise, you're just ripping it up and it looks like torn up road, right? Okay, so you know how to do that. You know how to create that for yourself. So that's what's happening next. Now let's see. The higher lesson, and this is going to be the trickier. This is going to be more blatant. This is going to be the higher lesson. Wowza. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, okay, all right. This is great. Not enough room in here. In this stupid cards. Okay, what we have is the Star. The hopes, the dreams, the true north. Getting aligned with your soul self, with your desire, not just your soul purpose. That feels like a job. That feels like work. But your heart's desire, what you really want. This is what the Lover's card will signify and talk about, and making the choice. And the Star is when you put not just the desire, but you put your dreams there and you trust it and you honor the healing that needs to happen. You align with your own true north, okay? This is coming in here. The World card, we saw it over here. It's getting even more complete. The completion that is there, it's happened. This is like, almost like a graduation. It is a completion and a leveling up to the next level. The tarot goes from the Fool all the way to the World and then back to the Fool again. Something has definitely ended. Something, the book has closed and you're on to the next. Three of Cups. This is raising a glass to yourself, celebrating, lifting a glass, really finding the ways to be celebrated and the circles of support that are around you. This is huge for you. You will find more of them. The Lovers is kicking in here. We talked a little bit about this. What's coming in with this? This is 1111 card. Sometimes this would be seen as soulmates. If you had asked for a love question or a love reading, this would strongly indicate that there is a serious, serious relationship on deck. There's a serious partnering. And this feels like getting into alignment for that by letting some of this past go and really letting your dream be there and not have everything about yourself be dependent on who other is, but just being this place where you celebrate yourself more. The Lover is when you make that choice to move towards your purpose, your heart's path, and what you're devoted to. 1111. This is usually a sign. It comes often in with a timestamp of March, but it's weddings, graduations, and births. That's what it means. It's celebrating outside the city limits. It's celebrating and dancing through. It's also a time of thresholds and moving through something new. Also threshold, portal energy, moving through. Big, big, big. A little bit of echoes that need to be let go. A little bit of anxiety, fear, and sleepless nights. This is do not push yourself too hard. It doesn't always come up like burning the candle at both ends, but for you it is coming up that way very clearly. You don't need to push so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. Get your freaking rest. If your mind is on the hamster wheel, or if you've got really crappy sleep hygiene, as they call it, you know, if you're staying up too late with the TV or with the phone or whatever, you know what you need to do. And take yourself serious about your sleep. It helps so much. When you get rested, you can think clearer, and the anxiety settles down, and it needs to be addressed in a huge way. If I could make this card jumbo size for you, I would. Because too often you kind of like, and you poo-poo, and it sounds like a little old lady bossing you around. But you're the one that suffers the price if you don't get the rest. And you get more clarity if you do. So start incorporating a little bit better practice in that. When you do that, it honors the space in the astral where things can open up and messages can pop into your dreams a little more easily. Hints from the other side, whether it's the spirit guides, the ancestors, the angels, whatever your belief is. If they want to pop into your dreams and send you messages in that way, they can't do it if you're having fitful, restless, anxiety-riddled sleep. So honor that so your dream space can be a place where you rest and you learn and you get the messages and support that you need. All right, the sun's coming up big. The lesson on this one is don't you dare settle for the breadcrumbs. This one's coming in as its own separate lesson. The sun, at full illumination, full being brought into the light. You don't get on the battlefield where you don't need to be. You don't play the right fight. You don't play the ego game. You walk away from the people that want to stay being right all the time. You just don't have time for that fuckwittery anymore. Six of Pentacles. If they are just giving you the breadcrumbs and you know you deserve more, but you always feel like, oh, but can I have more, sir? No, no, no. That needs to go, go, go. This one, can I have more, sir? I'm the beggar girl. No, you are not the beggar girl. Not at all. Do not settle for less than you deserve, not for one day. All right, that's complete. That's complete. You are moving into something big. The dream that you have and how you want things to align depends hugely about how you honor yourself. This is big. This is big. And I'm getting, again, drawn to this, drawn to this, drawn to this, which doubled up. So this is what we got here. I tried to Sharpie the, if so, you know, modesty, but the Sharpie Couture here. But this is what's coming big. You need to quest for the grail for yourself. You be your own hero. All right? You don't settle for anybody that just has all words and nothing to back it up. Remember, you're the Empress. She's the queen of all the queens. And then you've let go and finish up that chapter where you take too little or settle for too little. That's complete. All right.
Woo!
Sermon over. Preaching done.
Wow, Ange.
I know. I know. Bossy old lady. Okay. And this is the Arcanum Tarot, and it's really beautiful. It's a Lo Scarabo deck from the publisher Lo Scarabo, and it is really quite a beautiful deck. So, yeah.
Okie doke, Ange.
Yeah. Let me get some water. I certainly need it.
All right.
All right.
I think that might be it for us.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah,
We wanna do a
our list
collective or
is
what?
clear. Yeah, we could do. You could do a collective, I should say. And she said, "Thanks, Angie. Beautiful as always."
You are so, so welcome. No problem at all. Let's do something for the collective.
Do for
before we go.
collective, and we'll call it a night.
Okay. Yeah, Phil's only home a couple of days a week, so if I've got his time, then it's like, okay, we'll do a
List
little
is
bit of
still
time.
open if
List
you're
is still
interested to get
open.
on.
If you get on it, and we'll definitely do it if you get on the list. But if not, then we'll just see you on Monday. But let's see what's going on, or I'll see you on Monday. Okay. For the collective, what do we need to know? Why is there tremor going on? There's a hum going on that feels like a tremor. Feels like almost not quite the edge of your seats, but definitely anxiety, thick as pea soup going on. People are stressed out. Shifts has happened. So much has been crazy this year. It's like many of us are having a hard time just setting things down and breathing. All right. It is about to complete. So what we have set up here at the foundation is this world. For a lot of people, there's a cycle that's completed. We talked about that in the last reading. The Emperor in reverse. Who has the ability to set up the rules and the terms for your world? The Emperor is the one that's supposed to protect and provide for the realm and take care of the realm. And this Emperor comes up totally reversed. Somebody is making rules that don't really work for themselves, or somebody is following someone else's rules that don't serve. It's setting up things on your own terms that needs to happen. The Fool is coming up here, really interesting, the other side of the Emperor. The Fool is coming up with a slight delay. There's been foolishness going on for a lot of folks, and it's time to put the foolishness away, get more practical about things. The Sun is going to expose a lot of things. The Sun is going to bring to light a lot of new information. Sun comes in when everything's illuminated. It's usually the happiest card in the deck when everything is at peak abundance, right? Summer season, sunflowers, everything growing, and all of this light that needs to be allowed in. So what this means, allow your heart to lighten up. Allow your mind to be enlightened. Allow yourself to learn more. Allow abundance to be around you. Allow happiness and joy to be around you. It's huge important. The Knight of Cups is coming through now. We saw him in the last read too. Here he is again. This is presenting this beautiful cup and bringing it forward, but we have to chase for the Grail for ourselves. This is huge, huge, huge. This is a new offer that's coming through. It's about the ideals that we hold close to the heart. It's about the things that are not just the romantic as far as partnering ideals, but the romantic notions, the romantic way of thinking, the higher ideals that we strive for. This is something we have to keep close to our heart. And not everybody's value set is the same. That's okay. But what is close to your heart, you have to honor. Going here. We got the Magician coming in. This is the part where the universe is stepping in, the divine is stepping in, a little bit of magic is stepping in. Usually it's where we have the ability, the skills, the wherewithal to handle everything. And we come to, Earth School, we're ready to learn, we have all the skill set really, really early on. But this is the universe giving a little bit of an extra burst in this one. And this feels like a little bit of push going on. We've got that sitting right next to the Judgment card. Usually we see the angel doing the calling, and this is answering the higher call. To thine own self be true, right? That's what's coming in. There's a little bit of magic in the universe pulling us forward. Now, some people are going to be greedy bastards. This one's coming in, and it's not just the protection of the heart. It's not just the protection of the wealth. It's miser on steroids coming in. Some people are just going to be out to take. And that's when we need to watch. If we are coming from a place of overprotectiveness and not letting our heart be open to the higher lessons, here, to offering love here, to being a little bit more elevated, so to speak. This is when we kind of slow ourselves down. I mean, nobody steps in dog shit and just keeps on walking. And this is what this is like. It's like, oh, I'm just going to be doing my own thing, and I've just stepped in it, but I don't care. I'm not going to listen. Nobody does this. If you're hearing the call, you answer the call. You don't just ignore it. When the heart says something's off, something needs to be more aligned, and you get more aligned, things open up. It's up to us. The choice is clear here. We can procrastinate. We're spoiled for choices, and we can sit around doing nothing. We can sit around feeling trapped, or we can answer the call a little bit differently. And then the Tower. Whatever this is down here in the base, whatever's been built up in folly, and one of my decks even calls the Tower the folly. People used to build things out in their estate, and it was the folly. It was just like, oh, I have this extra wad of cash. I'm just going to build something here. And they would call them the folly, because sometimes people would build buildings for stupid reasons, for no reason at all. It would serve no purpose, and sometimes it would drain their bank accounts and whatnot. But this, if you built on a bad foundation, it's going to fall over. And this also shows the unexpected bolt from the blue, the plot twist, the cosmic wrecking ball, call it what you will. But the truth that blows the crown chakra wide open and brings everything down, and once the Tower is cleared, after the beautiful disaster, that's when something really gorgeous comes in. And this is what is going on for a lot of us. A lot of us have experienced that Tower already, but some of us still have to see it. Some of the external forces will see it. It could be as much as a job change. It could be, tornado hit the house for Dorothy, that kind of shit. It's a big thing, and it's external, and it's part of the divine plan sometimes, and it doesn't feel like it. But after this Tower falls, that's when it gets really, really gorgeous. That's when the good stuff begins. This is why the Tower is one of my favorite cards, because every time I've had these things, it's always gotten more beautiful in my life after that. So that's what's coming through for the collective. Be aware of these energies around. Be aware of how you want to proceed. And right in the center of it is to thine own self be true. Don't be stuck in limiting beliefs. Don't be stuck in self-doubt. Don't be stuck in procrastination or avoidance either. Make your choice, be true to yourself, and move forward. That's complete. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, that was a big one. And this is the Tarot of the Unfolding Path, and it's a gorgeous deck. Absolutely gorgeous. stunner of a deck. Love it. So that's what we got for that.
Okie doke, Ange.
Okie doke.
I think we are done for the night.
Okay, if we're done for the night, we're done for the night.
So Angie will be back on Monday.
Monday at 11. So
Utah
I'll be back.
time.
Yeah, Phil won't be here then, but I will. So we'll see you then. So come
Thanks
on by.
for stopping by, everyone.
Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you Monday. Take care.
Take care. Everyone have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.